Hello again and welcome back to another one. And today we have a couple of topics to cover. One that takes us back to a snippet that hit social media a few months ago, back in late 2023, that pointed to an upcoming Eminem collaboration with White Gold, who was featured on Music to Be Murdered By. And we recently got an update on this in response to the latest rumor of an album slated to drop on the 15th of March that's been linked to Eminem, and we'll get to more on this in a moment. Today we also have one that hit social media from rapper and activist Immortal Technique, who reportedly spoke on the significance of Eminem's 8 Mile in relation to how it was for rappers in the real world, specifically the ending of the film, and we'll get to this in a bit. And today we have one that shows how the internet never forgets. This time linked to Louisiana rapper Boosie, that caught the attention of both Eminem and Jay-Z fans based on previous comments he's made about Jay-Z and Eminem. And we'll get to this at the latter part of the video, and I'll be looking forward to your thoughts in the comments. So starting with White Gold, in the last video we covered a rumor about an album that features Rihanna, Wayne and White Gold, rumored to drop on the 15th of March. And as expected, most hip-hop fans linked this to Eminem, and in response to this tweet, White Gold previewed a track where he starts singing "Hey Slim." M has been in the studio for some time. He also confirmed he's working on a little something, and both Rihanna and Wayne are possible features for a new M project. Do you know anything else about this drop? And for those who missed it, this was the snippet in question.
Hey Slim, wanna get wasted? You got all the money in the world, I know you, boy. No, but really Slim, you know you can have 2 million hoes when you tour, maybe more. Look, I thought you was a rapper. Besides the money, ain't this what you doing it for? Maybe I'm wrong. And as the world turns, you know the public is moving on from you, right?
And this caught White Gold's attention, and he's cleared the air about the snippet. That song is never coming out. I hadn't even sent it. It was just an idea I was working on that I forgot to put in my close friends. Sorry.
Ouch him. Dang.
Although some have reacted with this. Y'all remember when there was a fake track list for Music to Be Murdered By Side B, and White Gold posted there are no tracks with M, just to get a song a week later, all aboard the hype train. Either we eating or another L. And this is true. When it comes to rumors, the weeks leading up to Music to Be Murdered By Side B turned out to be the only legit so far this decade. When it comes to new music rumors, we even got the album art a few days early for Side B from an Eminem associate on IG who worked on the album. Users initially thought it was fake, and then boom, Side B dropped. And moving on, according to reports on Reddit, Immortal Technique recently had a couple of things to say about the ending of 8 Mile during a live stream. Check it out. Immortal Technique did a live where he said that he believes people co-opted hip-hop in the context that people wanted a laughing and smiling goofball and not an intelligent person, and he named different backgrounds and ethnicities and then said, quote, "They don't want an intelligent person that represents poor white class working people." You got a glimpse of that with Eminem because he came from a working class background. The best thing about that freaking movie 8 Mile is that he goes home with nothing. That was the realest-ish. I was like, oh, these battles are cool, like this is a fun movie to watch, but the realest-ish is when he went home with freaking nothing. I was impressed. I was like, ooh, wow, that's a real ending, cause that's how I used to go home with a few $100s in my pocket. Like, what the F am I gonna do? How am I gonna make rent next week? Hell, alright, I gotta figure this ish out, dude. And this third response is like, that's what I love about the ending of the film. He never got his girl, he didn't get a deal to be on his way to superstardom, but he won one fight, he won his confidence back, and he goes back to work, hopefully on his way to build himself a better life. It is a very realistic ending, and some users concluded, "True, I never really thought much about the ending, but that is good. There is a lot of good about that movie, whether you're into rap or battling or not." And moving on to the next point, Boosie recently shared a story that's got Jay-Z and Eminem fans coming for him based on comments he's made in the past about them. And this snippet from a recent live stream opened the floodgates.
You supposed to be courtside at the Pelicans game. They don't want to give me no courtside ticket. That's cold-blooded. Pelicans, they don't fuck with me. I ain't not the players, just every time I try to get courtside tickets, I can't get courtside tickets. They offer me $1K to perform at the halftime show. and not even no courtside seats. Atlanta played $10,000, $7,500 to perform to they artists. $10,000 easy. 75, 10,000, and courtside seat. Pelicans told me they had $1K for me to perform twice.
You think this shit is fucking cool? Nah, man. Ooh.
In one night. And that don't even come with no seats.
Nah, man.
They wanted me to perform at the HBCU night. When people say 1K. And I'm from Louisiana. That's crazy.
Nah, man. Ooh.
Now, if you don't know, back in 2023, Boosie made these comments that made headlines. Boosie says he's more of a GOAT than Jay-Z in the South. The South don't put Hove over badass. And back then, you could find takes like these on social media. This is straight facts. Hove don't get no playtime in the club/radio down here unless it is big pimping. The internet also didn't forget the comments he made about Eminem when he was asked if he agrees with Dr. Umar's claims that Eminem can't be one of the best because he's non-African.
I never heard Eminem not one time in the speakers in my project. I gotta be honest. None of my friends never said put Eminem on. Play that new Eminem. I only saw it on MTV, on TV. I hear Eminem, I'll be like, okay, I like that song, but I never went bought a CD. I never, stood out the store when CDs was to buy Eminem CD.
So of course, in response to this news that he was offered $1,000 to perform in his own city, some fans came with the jokes. Better than Hove, I'm told. And based on his recent comments about Eminem, some have reacted. Same guy that was talking on Eminem's name, laughing emojis. But no disrespect to Boosie, but this is a horrible look for those who make comments like, quote, "The Hood don't play Eminem," or "They don't play Eminem in nightclubs." Reality doesn't care about narratives on social media, and I'll be looking forward to your thoughts. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe for more, and see you on the next one.